Leveling up your body using yoga. Welcome to your power yoga class. It is that beautiful little space where strength meets control. It's my absolute favorite. We're going to get right into it. Always take modifications as needed, listen to your body, all that good stuff. Starting into child's pose. So stack everything, hands come nice and long, hips come back to your heels, head comes down, forehead comes down to the mat. Relax everything back. We're going to go ahead into rocking this back and forth, moving and waking up our body. So we're going to bring it into a rock forward, drop the hips, neutral gaze, and then bring the hips back to the heels. All right, incorporating the breath. Inhale, rock forward, drop down, opening up, slow and controlled, pull back. So back and forth, flowing through this, warming up the body. If you want to gaze up a tiny bit, you can. Pulling the hips back. I'm not going to lie, what I have planned for you is it's good. It's intense, but it's good. So thank you for joining me. Don't be scared. You can curl the toes here if you wish as well. Rocking back and forth in your child's pose. Warming up the body, warming up the spine, warming up the hips. All right, give me one more. Pull everything back. Actively push through the heels of the hands. You're doing great. All right, sit into child's pose, uncurl the toes facing down, press back into child's pose. Take a few breaths. Stack everything up, curl the toes, ground the hands, meet me in downward facing dog, lift the hips, drop the head, ears, biceps lined up. You should be able to look underneath your armpits. You got deodorant on? I think so. I think it's there. All right, in downward facing dog, you can have the knees bent or straighten the legs if you're nice and warm. Go ahead, if your legs are straight, and push back into the heels as much as you can, ground into the hands, and then shake the head, releasing the neck. Oh, that should feel so good. Working out here at Celebration Martial Arts Academy today in downtown Celebration. Guys have to come out. This place is fantastic. Take a boxing class. Bend the right knee. Straighten the left, press through the hands, and switch it up, back and forth. As you press down, try to drive your chest down in between those arms and incorporate the breath. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. Exhale, drop down. Press into the hands. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, drop. For a good measure, one more to the left. Beautiful, ground both heels. We're gonna go ahead into a squat here, a downward facing dog squat. So bend the knees, everything comes back, press into the hands, and then straighten the legs. Ooh, I got a little snap, crackle, pop there, that happens. Press down, back and forth, bending the knees, beautiful squat, lift the hips, drop the chest, back and forth. Power yoga is all about the mind-body connection, but also about incorporating the breath with the flow. Give me two more. Inhale. Nice squat. Actually, I'm pushed back to the squat. Just don't do what I was doing. I was doing a little bit of crouch there. Good. Press one more time back into the squat. My mind was going somewhere else. And then come back into a downward facing dog. All right, so from downward facing dog, we're going to float into plank. So float into plank, nice strong core, back into downward facing dog. So floating between these two exercises before we move into some more planks. Oh, but it feels so good. Get a nice strong back, nice strong core, floating back and forth between plank and downward facing dog. And breathe. Pull the head back as you come into downward facing dog. Press the heels down, get that stretch. A beautiful combination, stretch and strength. Little S and S action happening here. And then press into the hands, nice wide fingers as you do so. Shoulders are feeling it as well. Give me one more. Press back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your plank. Hold your plank. Nice strong core. I'm going to fix my hair. Oh. All right. From here, we're going to go to a forearm plank. So come down to your forearms. Oh, that should feel so good. And we're going to rock forward and back. So rock forward and back, working the Achilles, working the feet. Ooh, I'm getting some really big snaps and crackles and pops back there. It feels good just working everything out. You can also pedal back through the feet as you wish. But I like a little movement back and forth in the forearm plank. All right, stay nice and stable. You're going to take your left hand and draw it down parallel to the short edge of your mat. Turn your hips to a side plank. And then you're going to stack everything up. Hips nice and high. Lift the hips. Hand comes up. Good. You're going to make a fist. Bring your elbow into your hip. Drop your hip as much as you can. Nice, strong core here. Pull everything up. We're working the obliques. Pull down. Reach all the way up. Good. Give me a few of these in your own time. Pull all the way down. Nice, strong body. Using the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Inhale. Drop. Exhale. Reach. You got it. Give me a few more. I know that arm's on fire. Inhale. Exhale. Make this your last one. Good. Strong hold. Pull up. Core tight. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Drop down the middle. Switch to the other side immediately. Yeah, we're working today. All the way up. Forearm parallel to the mat. Core nice and tight. Stack everything up. The hips are going to want to drop. Stack everything strong, 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 strong. Make a fist. Drop the elbow. Drop the hip. Pull up. Inhale. Exhale. Pull. Ooh, that feels so good. Got a little Michael Jordan jersey on here today. A little MJ action. The GOAT. The GOATs. You know, flying in the air. Everyone knows. That didn't happen by luck, right? MJ had the best control over his body. Little mind-body connection. Give me one more. Hold it up. Go 8. Got it. 7, 6. You got it. Hold it. 3, 2. Do not drop your hips. Do not drop your hips. Don't you dare come down from that plank. You come straight arms. You bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. We're going to tricep push-ups. You're giving me 10. Go. 10. Breathe. 9. Push. 8. 7. Don't lose it. You can go to your knees if you wish. Good. You got 4. Go. 3, 2. You got it. Last one. Hold it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop to your belly. Good job. Everyone takes a round of applause for you. You did a great job. That was perfect. Breathe. Okay. From here, we're going to go into Sphinx. So forearms come to your mat. That should feel really nice. And then you're going to lift everything up and out. You're going to have a nice, strong lower back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let go. One more big inhale. All right, bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Flare the fingers as much as you can. And then we're going to go ahead into a cobra. So you're coming up just a tiny bit until you feel that little bit of a pinch in the back. Breathe. So arms are still bent. Arms are still tight to you. Ooh, that should feel so good. All right, drop the forehead. Your hands are staying right there, but we're going to go ahead and straighten all the way up into King Cobra. Drop the shoulders away from ears. Beautiful proud chest. All right, you got one more change. Let's go. We're going down to our bellies one more time. And you're going to press all the way up to King Cobra. And I want you to at least try this. See what you think. Take your thighs off the mat. Press into the tops of the feet. Little gaze up. Shoulders away from ears. Drive everything down. Really working that back. One more breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Drop everything down. Curl your toes. Come to plank. And then all the way up. Hips come. All right. So we are ready to flow. We're going to go ahead into our flow section. You're going to take your right knee up into your chest. Drive it all the way up to the sky. Three-legged dog. We're going to take it slow and then we'll speed it up. So let's start first into lunge, so drive your right knee all the way into your chest, plant the foot, beautiful lunge position. Frame your foot, find your balance, core nice and tight, all the way up, crescent pose. Hands come up overhead, palms facing one another. Drop all the way down. All right, we're gonna go ahead into T-arms from here. So drop your lunge down 2 inches, hands come to a T, arms come to a T rather, and then pull back up into your crescent. All right, let's flow. Inhale to prep, exhale, pull down. Good. Strong, controlled, beautiful strength as you flow back and forth. Good. Make this your last one. Come back to crescent. Hands are coming to flight. They come right to your hips. You hinge forward up over that thigh into flight. Ooh, that front thigh, that quad is calling my name. It feels so good. All right, so we're going to put 80% of our weight on that front leg, 20% on our back. So you're going to slowly start taking that heel all the way up, moving and shifting your weight forward, and then lifting that back toe as much as you can. You're going to drive your chest down parallel using control. Hands are at your side for flight. Ooh, that should feel good. Into warrior 3. Beautiful. Drop your hands down. You're going to come into a standing split. So you drop your head, you lift your leg. Breathe. Now don't think of the height of your leg. Don't think about it being so high. Think about that hamstring, that right leg, that hamstring. It should be feeling beautifully stretched, and dropping your head, releasing any tension you're holding on to, and then think about lifting the leg. All right, we're going to kiss our ankles. So our ankles are going to kiss. They just had their first date. They just went out, right? They had a beautiful date. They had some ice cream. They shared a milkshake. 1 milkshake, 2 straws. Doesn't that sound lovely? Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Go ahead and bring your ankles together to kiss. Here they come. Oh my gosh, it's the first date. We're going to kiss. What a kiss. Nice kiss. Go ahead and straighten the leg, pull it all the way up. Gorgeous. And then bring them back to kiss. Touch, touch, ankle, ankle. Squat. Beautiful. Give me 2 more. Pull everything up. And ankle kiss. And then pull up. Last one. Beautiful. Watch this. Beautiful transition. You're going to come back down all the way up to crescent lunge. It's amazing. I know. All right, we're in crescent lunge. We got 4 counts each way. Then we're moving to the other side. Everything comes up, beautifully stacked. We're going to go right into our T-arms, lunge down. T-arms come down. You pull right up, pull back to flight, hinge up over that thigh. Beautiful. You're going to take that 80% of pressure all the way on to the front, 20% onto the back. That weight shifting forward to a warrior 3. Everything comes up into flight arms. Beautiful. Chest and control. And then come down, standing split. Head comes down, leg comes up. Straight leg as much as you can. And then ankles touch. Oh, that feels so good. Reach the leg up, back. Come on down. Hands come up overhead. All right, we're going to vinyasa flow before we move to the other side. Hands come down. You come to plank. Push back to downward facing dog. Good. Round the body. Come back to plank. Pull the chest all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Push the hands. Pull everything up. Upward facing dog. Oh, that should feel so good. Curl your toes. Hips come up. Your head comes down for downward facing dog. Left leg into the chest. Pull everything up. We got to do the other side. Straight leg. Pull it up. 3-legged dog. And breathe. Drive everything through. Everything comes down. Plant the foot into crescent lunge. Let's get started. Come up all the way into your crescent lunge. Hips are a little high, rather. And your T-arms come down, drop into your lunge, and then pull back up. Flowing back and forth. Inhale. Exhale, pull. And you can bring the breath either way you like. There's no right or wrong, just as long as you're breathing and working. Last one, all the way up. Pull up into your crescent lunge, little bit of a back bend. All right, let's go for a flight. Hands come to the hips. Flight position. Hinge up over that thigh. Should feel so good. Ooh, that front leg is already shaking. You take the weight into that front leg, slowly shift the hips forward, and then shift the body weight forward. That back heel is going to slowly lift up, come into warrior three. Chest nice and parallel as much as you can. Arms in flight, like Superman. Dun, 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 dun. It's a bird. It's a plane. All right, you're going to take your hands down. Single leg split, standing split. Lift that leg all the way up. Lift, 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 lift. All right, the ankles are going on a date. It's their first date, right? Oh, let's say it's their second date. And they're going to kiss. Here they come. Oh, ankles to kiss. Ready? Mwah. All right, there they go. That was a nice kiss. Nice, sweet kiss. Then bring the leg all the way up. Straighten the leg as much as you can to standing split. Drop the head. Release everything. Let's get a few more in. Give me 3 more. Pull it in. And reach, release. And pull up. You got 1 more. Pull it in. Reach up. All the way up. Reach, 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 reach. Beautiful. Drop it down. Crescent lunge. Let's flow. Inhale. Exhale, T-arms. You know where to go. We've been here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Crescent all the way to flight. Superman. Pull everything up. 3. Warrior 3. Feels so strong. Nice and tight. Hands drop. Your head drops. Everything comes to a standing split. Pull that back leg up. Think about that hamstring stretching. Good. Ankles kiss. To touch, you squat down. Pull back up. Give me 1 more. Beautiful. You're almost out of here. Pull the leg up. Pull back to crescent all the way up. Beautiful. Strong lunge. Strong core. Hands come down. You frame. Meet me in downward facing dog. Vinyasa flow. Bend the knees. Bring everything to plank. Drop to your belly. Pull to up dog. Gorgeous. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Beautiful flow. That just felt so good. All right, bend your knees, come down, meet me on your knees. And we're gonna finish up with bridges. I gotta switch my cap. Just meet me on the mat. Heels are gonna come all the way to your hips as tight as you can. Hands come down onto the mat. Lift your hips nice and high and pulse here. Keep pulsing, squeeze everything up. Feet are as wide as the mat. Knees are on the diagonal. Thank you for still hanging in there with me. You guys are doing so good. Should feel nice and strong. Good, you got 8, push, 7, 6, 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, hold. Your hips stay high, your knees come in. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees in, squeeze. You're gonna drop your hips, open your knees, drop and open back and forth. As you drop your hips, you're opening and closing your legs and your knees. This is it. You're almost out of here. Keep going. You're doing great. You look strong. Keep going. You got 8, 7. Keep breathing. 5, 4, go. 3, 2, 1. You made it. Put your knees up into your chest and celebrate. Round of applause. You killed it. Thank you for joining me for Power Yoga. Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.